Olds to vote in municipal elections. Erica Pitsy spoke with some teenagers about the controversial idea.
And Frankie, will you go to prom with me?
Oh my gosh, we're gonna die!
I'm so excited. I am getting my braces off today.
So I'm here surrounded by teenagers, 15, 16. So many rites of passage when you turn 16, whether it's driving, getting your braces off, going to prom, yet you're not allowed to vote. You gotta wait 2 more years till you're 18. Is that fair?
No, it's not. I'd argue that we actually have more of a stake in our future than anyone because we're, as young people, going to be around for the longest. Whereas people, especially on environmental policy, current politicians who are making those decisions aren't necessarily going to be around to see the consequences, but we will be.
So, Mahsiah Imes, you are the head of the New Jersey chapter of the National Youth Rights Association, where you're really an activist to push for lowering the voting age, even addressing your own city council.
Taxation without representation is just as unjust today as it was 250 years ago.
Why is this so important to you?
It is so important to me because I want to be involved myself. I believe that 16 and 17-year-olds, we're not just some random people that are around to be around, but we have voices and opinions that matter.
Yet, Tammuz, you do not agree.
Sure, Erica. So I think that there are a lot of different reasons why this isn't the greatest possible policy. I also think that there are other ways of getting involved with politics other than simply voting. I think that there is political activism. I think there is writing.
There's a reason why younger people aren't in most states allowed to marry or enter into contracts. And because of deficiencies in knowledge and judgment, I think it would be a very bad idea to lower the voting age to 16.
It's actually a great idea, and in all the countries and all the places that have lowered the voting age to 16 have experienced great success. 16-year-olds are very informed, very responsive, very interested in politics.
So we're here at Democracy Prep Charter High School in Harlem, where we've got a group of young students who are going to weigh in on this. So you feel like, on the whole, you guys are mature enough, knowledgeable enough to vote on somebody who is going to make foreign policy decisions on things like what we do with ISIS, on things like how we deal with President Putin of Russia. You all feel like you can weigh in on that?
Yes. We are doing some of the same things adults are doing, and we have some of the same opinions adults have. So I feel like we should be offered the same opportunity to vote.
I've been ready since like the 7th grade to vote. Like I feel like I've been engaged enough to be able to vote.
Teenagers simply don't have the kind of maturity, judgment, and awareness of long-term consequences that older people have.
So let's say I'm 16. The president gets elected. They're in office for 4 years. I turn 18 within 2 years of their presidency. And the president is the commander-in-chief. So he can decide to go to war, and that directly affects me, even though I wasn't able to vote 2 years ago, which is just ridiculous. Which is why it makes perfect sense that a 16-year-old should be able to vote.
Al Jazeera's Erica Pitsy reporting.